What's going on, everybody? How are you guys doing? Welcome to FxProNow.com, where our goal is to be able to help you to make an extra $1,000 a month trading Forex online at home with your families. What we see right now is literally exactly what we said. We saw that, hey, listen, point A, point B, point C, price was going to get 38.2 for the continuation to the downside and hit our take profit. It did that. And then last time we spoke about this, but my charts was acting crazy. But we did say, hey, listen, we're going to be looking for the pullback, and it has created this pullback. And we are actually speaking right now at a great time because we've had a very nice pullback. So what I'm going to be looking for is I'm going to be looking for this on the lower time frame to go ahead and continue its way to the downside. So with the speed at which this is pulling back right now, I wouldn't be surprised if price may go ahead and actually pass this area, because like I was saying from before, I don't really see this as a true pullback. Yes, it continued, but as you can see, it didn't really continue as far as we would have wanted. Okay, so let me look at the daily time frame. I'm going to back up the time frame and see how this looks. This right here looks just like this. It looks just like this right here, and looks like this right here. Looks like that. So this is just the way that UJ moves, and this is exactly just like this. And mind you, when was the last time I looked at UJ and looked in the past over here? A long time ago. The last time I did an in-person course is probably the last time I went back here. And that was probably like 3 months ago or something like that. The reason why I'm saying that right now is because if I did not have a relationship with USDJPY, I would have never, ever been able to relate what's happening right now in the markets, where it's, short pulls, short pushes, small pullback, short push, small pullback, short push, small pullback. I would have never been able to go ahead and know that if I didn't create that relationship with UJ to be able to know this is just what UJ does and the way that it moves, if that makes sense. So what I would suggest to anybody that's brand new to the trading world, or even have been trading for a while now, and I'm talking about 2 years, people that are trading longer than me, let's just say, what I would highly suggest is to pick anywhere from 3 to 4 pairs and stick with those. You can do one, but the thing is, if you're antsy, it's probably not good, because what will happen is if you're only sticking with one pair and that one pair is in a consolidation for this month, you're going to be pretty annoyed. So you're going to need something else to be able to trade if that other one is messing up. So what I would highly suggest that you do is to pick only 3 to 4 pairs. Only. Nothing more, not really nothing less, because 2 may not be good either. So 3 or 4, right? And stick with those. Because if you have 10 that you're looking at all the time, it's almost going to be impossible for you to be able to go ahead and be like, oh, I know what it's doing right now. It would probably take you years to be able to form a relationship with those pairs, if that makes sense. So the reason why you want to form a relationship is if price is moving, differently or weird, just like how it's not moving weird, but this is just how UJ moves. Then if you didn't form that relationship, you would have never known that this is how it goes. So with that being the case, I don't really like this pullback, but I wouldn't be surprised price would probably just go ahead and go to this area right here, 108.1, and start pushing backwards. Now, I want you to see what I just did. What did I just do? Can anybody tell me what I just did just now? What I just did just now is I went to a lower time frame for the first time for the whole day. I went to a lower time frame. Now, why? Because I'm looking for my entries now. The only time that I go to a lower time frame, and a lower time frame to me is the M30, even H1 time frame, right? The only time I go to lower time frame is when I'm looking for an entry. I want to say the amount of time that I'm on the M30 time frame is probably 10 to 20% of the time. And that's probably too high. I'm on the H4 time frame, H2 time frame most of the time because I only want to look for the trends of the markets. If I'm looking at the M30 time frame, that's gonna mess with me. It's gonna mess with my emotions because it moves too much. It just moves too much, right? So as you can see here, based upon the M30 time frame, there's nothing. There's nothing yet. There's no bearish engulfing pattern that's there. Next to a what do you call it? Next to a key level, right? So let's go ahead and pull this out right here and see if there's any type of confluence. 70.7, it's not really a true price reversal zone, but right now we're at 61.8. Here's the thing. I'm not even gonna say that. So this is where we're at right now. This is where we're at right now, and all I'll be looking for is a bearish engulfing pattern to form. This is a very high candle, and like I said, we have a 8.1, 108.1. We have a key level there. Maybe price is going to reach there and then continue its way to the downside. Here's the thing. For people that are brand new and would like to be able to catch something like this, when it comes to the bearish engulfing patterns that I talk about, which is a bearish candle closing past a bullish candle, that could be kind of difficult to be able to catch, but the simplest way to be able to catch something is when price breaks structure. So the second that price goes ahead and closes again, closes again, closes again, closes again, closes beyond this level right here, right? So I'm looking for price to go ahead and close beyond this level right here, not wick, right? Not wick and then come back. No, I'm talking about closes beyond this level right here, beyond 107.65, let's just say, right? When price closes beyond this level right here, then I'll be looking for the continuation to the downside with no issues at all. Probably the safest trade that you can be able to find, right? Now here's the thing. Price could probably close beyond this level right here, just like this. Price can probably close beyond that level right here, but then definitely price can go ahead and retest the broken area. Then I would look for a bearish engulfing pattern at that point for the continuation to the downside. All right. When price breaks structure, 75% of the time, price retests the broken area, right, or retraces, right, and then from there continues its way to the downside. And the reason why we look for the bearish engulfing pattern at this point right here is it shows you that on the lower time frame, there's more bears and bulls in the market at that point, right? And with that being the case, we're looking for the continuation to the downside. So, I promise you, I just gave you some freaking nuggets, some golden stuff, some golden stuff, and you can take that to the bank. With that being the case, where would I go? I would go around this area, 106.2, probably 105.5, but I'm going to 105.3. All right. So here's the thing. What I'm showing you right now is how to scale in, because we entered here, so we got an entry there, and we still have an entry there, and we're about to have another one. Scaling in. This is the beauty of Forex, where you can be able to multiply your earnings. All right. So with that being the case, greatly appreciate your time, guys. If there's anything that you liked, this was actually a very good one. I promise you. Look back at this one. What I would highly suggest, go to FxProNow.com. We have a free 1-hour Forex training that you can be able to get access to. And on there, I'll share a little bit about myself and how I actually got started with Forex. Also, I'll go ahead and actually share 5 secrets to becoming a Forex professional now, literally 5 secrets on how I trade in great detail. And from there, what I also do is share a little bit about our vision of what we're looking to do as a company, where we're looking to invest with our partners and also be able to give back with our partners as well. And then from there, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and share how you can be able to actually take our full course, which is a full 15-hour course, and I'll share with you everything that's inside of it as well, right? I greatly appreciate your time, guys. If you have any questions, again, go to FxProNow.com, scroll all the way to the bottom, and you can be able to contact me directly. All right, greatly appreciate your time, guys. Peace.